a week and a half, to really get my thoughts together because I love this girl. Went back over. I said, well, hey, Mac, I'm gonna. All you have to pay me. I paid $800 for bought the car for $800. I told her as my friend, all you have to give me is $600 on the new car.
Agreed?
Yes, sir.
And hasn't paid you yet, ma'am. Let me hear from you.
Your Honor. I used the car for about 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was in my possession. I used the car, go in the house, I come back out, the engine smoking. Okay. It was 2 months.
You left it running?
No, sir. No, sir. I just came out.
It was smoking
and it was
after
smoking.
you turned it off.
I didn't even notice it, whether it was smoking under the hood. I didn't notice it. I just ran in my house real quick and I came right back out.
When you ran in the house, did you leave it running?
No, sir.
You turned it off?
Mm-hmm.
When you came out, it was on fire.
Right, because I ran in the house for like 30 seconds.
I know, but it was off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't go away. There's more Judge Mathis after this.
I told him, I'm not gonna fight you. I have a firearm. I'll defend myself. It was in the glove box. So it was still holstered. I just
He was running at you.
Yes, correct. We ran around my car.
To get you.
Yeah.
And you said, hold on, let me get my gun, and he stopped.
No, I mean, he was, you gotta think, he was like 4 parking spots away.
And still to come.
And I did agree to pay him $600. But now I feel like I shouldn't.
Why?
Because there is no evidence stating that it was my fault that the car went on
So
fire.
why'd you agree?
Because I felt bad at first.
Okay. And you feel good now? I grew up in Detroit, and I'm proud of where I come from. It's a tough city, but there's a lot of love here. And I carried that tough love with me as a judge. And I still keep it real, hearing real cases with real people from my courtroom in Chicago. I'm Judge Mathis.
What makes Gold Bond Ultimate so ultimate? It's packed with 7 moisturizers, 3 vitamins, and 100 years of science. Rich, it absorbs lickety-split. Dry, problem skin looks nourished, healed, healthy. Gold Bond Ultimate. Ultimate lotion, ultimate skin. It's the season of surprises. Play now.
After trying Brookside chocolate, people talk about it online. Love at first taste. I would liquefy it and bathe in it. Curse you, Brookside, your nefarious plans have succeeded. Nefarious? Are we still talking about chocolate? Brookside, talk about delicious. After trying Brookside chocolates, Lindsay S. tweeted, I am thankful for the inventor of beds and Brookside dark chocolate. Well, there's room for 2, Linz. Room for 2. Brookside, talk about delicious.
Much better than $5,000 a week for life. How about if those checks would keep on coming to your family even decades after you're gone? Right. It's the Publishers Clearinghouse. $5,000 a week for enterprise. You get $5,000 a week for your life. And after that, someone you choose gets $5,000 a week for their life. Leave a legacy for your family. Go to PCH.com right now and enter. February 26th, you could win $5,000 a week forever.
Right when you feel a cold sore, Abreva can heal it in as few as 2.5 days. When used at the first sign, without it, the virus spreads from cell to cell. Only Abreva penetrates deep and starts to work immediately to block the virus and protect healthy cells. You could heal your cold sores fast as 2.5 days when used at the first sign. Learn how Abreva starts to work immediately at Abreva.com. Don't tough it out. Knock it out fast with Abreva.
So how long have you all been friends?
We've been best friends for about 5 years.
All right, what has that friendship been like?
It's been very rocky, Your Honor. McKeltry, she's the type of friend, she's very clingy. If I sneeze, don't get mad.
Defendant McKeltry Adams has been best friends with the plaintiff for 5 years, and he claims McKeltry is a clingy friend who needs to know his whereabouts at all times.
Okay, so I called the fire department.
Mm-hmm.
After I called them, I eventually called him. And I told him exactly what happened. And I did agree to pay him $600. But now I feel like I shouldn't.
Why?
Because there is no evidence stating that it was my fault that the car went on
So why
fire.
did you agree?
because I felt bad at first.
Okay, and you feel good now?
No,
Still feel bad? So you still feel bad?
no,
You don't?
really.
All right, how do you feel?
I mean, it was an old car. I mean, I'm just being logical. It was an old car.
You weren't being logical when you promised the 600?
I technically didn't promise him that.
What do you mean by technically?
I
You
just
said,
told
I'll
him
give
that I
you
was giving
600. You said, I'll give you 600. What is untechnical about that?
I didn't promise him.
All right, well, in the law you did. In fact, what is considered is an offer to settle what would otherwise be a lawsuit based on your responsibility. You accepted the settlement offer of $600, so I'm going to enforce that settlement. $600 for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
I mean, I still love her, you know. I'm most certainly ready to make amends. There's no reason to let this hold us back.
I feel like he sued me for $600. Evidently, he did not care about our friendship, so I'm done.
Well, I guess that we have it.
Plaintiff Jordan Deardorff dated the defendant, and they had a child together. Jordan claims he got into an argument with the defendant and her new boyfriend during a custody exchange, and Jordan pulled out his gun to defend himself. And afterwards, the defendant had him falsely arrested for assault. He's suing for attorney fees, court fines, and emotional distress. Defendant Demi Maines insists on the day in question, Jordan pushed her, and that's why she had him arrested. However, Demi also says she never pressed charges against Jordan. The state did, and therefore she doesn't know for anything.
Start with you.
So, I mean, basically, you know, we got together a long while ago when we were both kind of young. We had an unexpected child, and through the happenings, I just, you know, did what I could to try and make sure I was going to be able to, you know, to take care of the child. And so I ended up working a lot, going to school, and things were hectic between us, to say the least. So, you know, we tried to work it out, and the relationship was it was just unhealthy. We argued a lot. We ended up splitting up.
When? When did you split up?
I think it was November. It would have been 13.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
And so she eventually met Colin, and you know, it was
the witness.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, you know, things kind of smoothed out. She was a little more stable, and we were able to do things a little more fluidly. And up until, you know, a day we went to exchange, she had our son Cassius, and we met so that we could exchange. And on this day when they showed up, you know, the music was. They had the music playing in the car. It was really loud. I mean, I could feel it in my car. So, I mean, I was aggravated. He was only one at the time. I was aggravated. So, I mean, I said something to her. I tried to be calm about it, but, I mean, I was aggravated. I'm not going to lie. So I said something like, you know, I don't think the music is appropriate for a 1-year-old. She got defensive and started screaming and yelling. And then I guess he had heard her from the car. So he got out screaming and yelling and came over to attack me.
Did he attack you?
He was charging at me. I mean, Demi was trying to hold him back.
Running at you.
Over to my car, yes. And
where were you? Standing outside?
I was standing on the passenger side of my car. She had just put Cassius in the car, so you know I was kind of helping her close the door and stuff. And as he's coming around, I told him, like, you know, I'm not gonna fight you. I have a firearm. I'll defend myself. You know, it was in the glove box. I got it out. Still on.
You got it out. What'd you get it out for?
I couldn't fight him. I have lung conditions.
Right.
So I wasn't gonna like wrestle.
Oh, so you warned him. You said, I'm gonna get my gun.
Yeah, I was just being safe. I mean, I wasn't. You know
okay.
what I mean? So it was still holstered. I just.
He was running at you.
Yes, correct. We ran around my
right,
car
to get you.
Yeah.
And you said, hold on, let me get my gun, and he stopped.
No, I mean, he was, you gotta think, he was like 4 parking spots away. So it's not like he was just like right there, and he wasn't full sprint. He was coming at me aggressively. So
and he stopped.
He didn't stop. She was holding him back by my car.
Okay, and that's how you had time enough to go grab your gun.
Yeah.
Okay. When you told him you were getting your gun, he didn't stop. He kept coming.
He did.
It wasn't until you pulled it out.
Yeah.
You
Correct.
pointed at it?
Actually, I didn't. No, I didn't point it out. He actually didn't like stop until he saw it, until he looked at it.
Oh, he didn't stop when you told him you were getting it.
No.
It was when you pulled it out.
Correct.
You had it in your hand?
Yeah, it was holstered
Okay. And why are you suing them for attorney fees?
because I wouldn't have been arrested had she not lied and said that I assaulted her.
You pushed me.
You were arrested for assault?
Yes.
Nothing to do with the gun?
4th degree assault and menacing.
Nothing to do with the gun.
No.
More of Judge Mathis when we return.
The spring breakers go to Miami, they get drunk and high and get in trouble at club.
That is weird.
You're doing that mess in Macon. They're gonna send you to Miami.
Stay tuned. You don't want to miss today's Judge Mathis throwback.
She was very jealous when it came to ladies on my phone.
What y'all talking about? The ball game? Yeah, this ball game. Talking to all the girls about the ball game.
Next, Judge Mathis. CenturyLink Prism TV has all your favorite channels, tons of live sports, and more, all in crystal clear HD. Watch when and where you want with advanced features like our wireless set-top box, whole home DVR, and Prism on the go, and choose from a variety of great packages to fit your home. Call 800-525-6607 and get started with the Prism Essential TV bundle. You'll get TV plus up to 12 megs of CenturyLink internet, all for only $55 a month. This deal sounds great, especially if you love sports. Prism Essential TV and up to 12 megs of internet for only $55 a month. Score! Or if you love great movies. Hey, Clementine, go on and get Prism Essential TV with up to 12 megs of internet for only $55 a month. Yeah. Call 800-525-6607. Get started with Prism Essential TV, plus up to 12 megs of internet speed. Just $55 a month for a year. Only from CenturyLink. Call and switch today.
If you've been injured in a car or motorcycle accident, there are 2 numbers you need to know.